really talks about her. Like when I looked her up, that was the first time I was ever hearing anything about her.
I think we have a caller, Nicole.
Go ahead, caller.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how are you all?
We're fine. How are you?
Ladies look nice, by the way. I'm fine.
Thank you.
My comment on last topic was that I really believe that women are misled, and so are men, as far as the voluptuous body and this fantasy about women are supposed to look a certain way. I mean, everybody can be skinny. Everybody can have the big butt, big breasts, the flat stomach. Most of the time, children, well, that's where it comes from. I'm sorry. Don't let me scatter. But children, they see the videos and other people talking about it, and they grow up with it. And the households being as far as watching TV, hearing older brothers, older sisters talk about it, just, and I know it's degrading, but my whole point is, you all said that the guys are mostly, leading women on about it. Women see themselves as that too. And they, I mean, it's funny, but it's not funny. They make it, worse because they don't say anything about it. They think that's what's hot and, that's what you're supposed to be. But I honestly think that if, like, you all have a topic about it and more people are seeing it and you do with children, with TV and everything, I think it'll slow down a little bit. But that's all I want to say. I don't know if you all got what I was trying to say.
We got it. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. And we have another caller.
Go ahead, caller.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I know why Jane Roe is like she is. Norma Jean McCorvey is big in the pro-life movement. When I was your age, I thought that was the best thing. I said, oh, I'm so happy that this law has passed. Now, I've always believed in Jesus, but let me tell you something. Over a period of 20 years, I ended up with 8 abortions, and God showed me my children.
Well,
thank you, caller.
Thank you, caller, for your comments. But this is not about how many abortions a person has had. It has nothing to do with their religion. The choice is simply up to that person. If you want to have an abortion, you want to have an abortion. If you don't, you don't. It's simply up to that person. And that's all that we're saying, is that we support you in whatever choice that you make, because I know what it feels like personally to have support and not have support. And I would like to say that since entering the My Voice, My Choice leadership group, I have had a lot of support, more support than I had so when I had my daughter. So thank you, caller, for that comment. Back to Sarah Barton.
Actually, I want to comment on that last caller. Like Nicole was saying, it's about choice. And even if Roe v. Wade is overturned, people are still going to find ways and means of having an abortion.
Correct.
It's our choice to choose to do with our bodies what we want to do. I don't think anything else, it shouldn't be a question matter of religion or, I have children. I love my children. But when I got my abortion, I chose to because I did not want any more children. Or I didn't want a child at the time. That was my choice to make. It's just a bunch of crap to me. That she is pro-life now. That you were like the poster child and now you're not. And so we're going to keep fighting. That's why we're in the group, so we can keep fighting for this. But back to Sarah Barton, I just had to say that it's a bunch of crap and pro-choice. Back to the previous caller about that's what the children see on TV and the guys lead us to believe that, and the women also. It's not just the guys, but I definitely do think that, of course, the children see that on TV too, so that means that we as parents need to monitor more what they see and what they're doing, what they're listening to, because it does start somewhere, and I believe we have another caller.
Go ahead, caller.
You know, if you have to give people a chance to say what they want to say instead of you just pushing the button.
Thanks.
Back to what Brittany was saying.
Right. Back to the whole glorifying of women, and that how we are just made to seem like prostitutes almost, in a extent. The children do sit on TV, and they do try to emulate that. We as parents need to monitor that more and just educate our daughters, especially, that even though guys are going to do whatever and say whatever and make us feel like, oh, our jeans have to be super skin tight and our butts have to be big and our breasts have to be large. But if we instill in them some just self-respect and dignity and pride, that would definitely help. But, I mean, it does start with them watching TV, watching these videos, and the magazines. But as you can see with Sarah Bartman, I mean, she was displayed as a freak.
And that's not what she came to
right.
Europe for. Okay, so
right now we're gonna start wrapping it up and just reiterating what we were saying about the whole Roe v. Wade, and how Jane Roe is now pro-life, and how we need more women of color, young women of color, women period, in this reproductive justice movement, so that ruling will not be overturned, because we definitely need this. We need it to stay legal so we can keep fighting to overturn everything else, especially the Henry Hyde Amendment, which doesn't allow us to pay for abortion with our medical cards. We have all these other mini battles to fight, and we got to get there one fight at a time, but we need women to support us and to join us and just get involved. We need you.
So with that being said, if you want to support us, or, have any questions, or want to find out how to be involved, this is our information. So, I just want to say, before we end the show, that, like I said before, the choice is totally up to you. And as Brittany said, we need more women that look like us, women that these decisions are affecting, to join us in the fight. Because your choice should be your choice.
Regardless of anything.
Regardless
Race,
whether you've had 8 abortions or
none.
1 abortion, or had all your children. So, thank you, and you all have a good night.